that introduce us from now on. I'm Adam Partington. My comedy co-host is here as well, Mr. Danny Davis.
Good evening. They let us back. They let us back. They haven't changed the locks.
Just go wild in the studio.
The biggest disappointment for me this week has been my wife's decided to change her hair colour about half a dozen times. She's been sending me left, right and centre to the supermarket, desperately trying to get her new colours and stuff like that. So it's been a bit bizarre, mate, to be honest. I've been a bit of a slave to Tesco hair colour section this week.
Why would that have annoyed you, though? Surely you want to do everything for your missus.
Yeah.
Or your
well,
wife,
this is a little bit of a rant for me, actually, because the other day I was arguing with her about how on the TV at the moment there's that advert for hair colour where they use the word creme instead of cream, and it really annoyed me because she actually said, I want you to go to the supermarket and get me some of that performance creme for my hair. And I said to her, it's actually called cream. I said, why are you calling it creme? There's no other, when we're talking, we don't just suddenly randomly use French words or German words in our conversation and then roll over in the morning and say, hi, honey, and she says, bonjour, Dan. So it's been pretty much annoying.
Finished the last episode of Breaking Bad. Now, I know you started.
Don't
I'm not going to ruin anything. It's incredible. Meth to pay for his treatment. But it's as addictive as crystal meth. That's the irony of the programme. Like, it's so addictive, and you find yourself, you staying up till 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And I think I worked out. What is it altogether? I think it's like 60 episodes across all the series. So that's like, what are they? An hour ago, are they?
Yeah, an hour pop. Yeah.
Yeah, 60 hours worth of Breaking Bad I've watched. That's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. You're not wasting your life in any way, are
you? No, exactly. This is what I thought about. I thought I could have spent that time like gardening or something. I don't know. Whatever. Mind you, it would be you that does the gardening, wouldn't it, Danny? Because you're the old man.
Because I'm the old man, yeah. But see, it's old people like me that keep the planet looking good for young people sitting on the backsides watching Breaking Bad like you.
It's that logic there is astounding. I've never heard anything so absurd in my life. That's terrible. I love that. I love that song. That song reminds me of when I was my last year at school. That does. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I'm telling you this actually because there's a little section in that song where it sounds like it's saying something about sex with owls.
Something what?
Sex with owls.
With elves? Isn't
strange. Sex with owls ain't feeling strange. And I don't know. Mate, seriously, I don't know why I think that. It always.
Okay, you've got like a wistful look in your eye as you're talking about this.
Yeah. I'm going to try something now. We've got some like music that we can play whilst we're talking. So let's. I have pressed it. Oh no!
Oh, it's Hadaway.
Yeah,
Hadaway off. No.
We don't want. No, that's not what we want. It is fantastic. We'll play this in the back.
That's Hadaway. Hadaway's great.
But I don't want to. Oh,
you probably remember Hadaway when you were like 6 weeks old, don't you? I used to go clubbing to this.
Right, so I want to, mate. There was a story that I saw on the internet this week, and it's brilliant. I've just posted it on the Comedy Compass Facebook page, and it's from timeslive.co.za, which I think is
South Africa.
What?
South Africa's a 2-letter code.
ZA.
ZA is a 2-letter code.
It wouldn't be South Africa, would it? It'd be New Zealand.
No, that's NZ.
Oh yes. No, it would be Zimbabwe.
No.
Wouldn't that be SA?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway, right. So, but the story is about China in China, right? There was a Chinese zoo that's come under fire this week for disguising a hairy dog as a lion. Now, I've posted. Danny just can't stop laughing at the picture of this poor little dog who the zoo in the People's Park of Laos in the central province of Henan. I've just pronounced those two places completely wrong. Has replaced exotic exhibits with common species, according to the state-run Beijing Youth Daily. Right, get this.
I want this on a T-shirt.
Yes, this is our mascot. It's a Tibetan Mastiff, and it's fantastic. It's the cutest thing ever. A customer who was quoted saying that she wanted to show her son the different sounds the animals made, but he pointed out that the animal in the cage, labelled African lion, was actually barking. So the beast was in fact a Tibetan mastiff.
Oh, you gotta stop saying it's a beast.
Honestly, the zoo is absolutely cheating us. Lou said. Lau's the place when it's happened.
Chester Zoo's got it all wrong, haven't they?
15 yen. Or yen. Is yen the currency of China? This is just... Have you
ever left the UK?
Yes, I've lived in Asia. Mate, this is just a complete and utter geographical car crash.
There will be questions at the end. We'll be saying, like, so if you wanted to get to London, how would you get there? What's the currency in London, Dan?
So, yeah, it's other users, frequent users of the zoo, were actually tweeting the zoo today, and one of them said, "This is not funny at all, it's sad for both the zoo and the animals." Now, I think you'll find it's extremely funny. It's brilliant.
I think it's something that should catch on in the UK, because zoos can get a bit boring. I think they ought to have a donkey painted pink with a beak and call it a flamingo.
Mate, I was just going to ask you, what animals would you swap? Like?
Oh, you can have so much fun. Have
I put you on the spot there?
Yeah, really. Straight away now, I'm just thinking, if you put wings on the snake, what would you get? But
the thing is, that's not the only animal they did it with. They did it with more? Yeah, they did it with more, mate. Hold on, I'll find you. So, 3 other species housed incorrectly included 2 rodents in a snake's cage, a white fox in a leopard's den, and another dog in a wolf pen. Oh, this is why I love being a human. That is great. So we've kind of made a smooth transition from dogs to cats. A Scottish town has erected an £8,000 statue for a beloved stray cat.
A stray cat?
A stray cat. So he belongs to the whole town.
Right, okay. Why would anyone want to claim ownership of a stray cat?
Well, listen, mate. Stray cats are just as cute as normal cats. You don't have to be a hater.
Don't get all stray cat defensive with me.
Well, why did you say that? Stray cats can be just as I love a stray cat just as much as I love a cat with a home.
You're just prepared to embrace all forms of cat love, is what you're saying. I'm just more selective with the felines I let into my life. I just deal with it. Coming in with all your posh ideas about cats. I'll do what I want.
I'm a cat liberal, mate. I'm a cat socialist, all right?
I'm a cat Tory. Leave me alone.
Yeah, you are. You damn right you are.
Cat Tory. Yeah.
Well, anyway, this cat, his name. This is truth. This is God's honest truth. You can check this out at cbc.ca, which I think would be Canada, Danny.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with that then.
Do you think it would be Canada?
I would. My gut is saying, oh, yes.
Where else is it going to be?
Well, it could be the internal 2-letter code in the USA, California.
Oh, I knew he was going to go there with that one.
Yeah.
How dare you? Right, so anyway, so this cat, and it's a Scottish town, and they've named it Hamish McHamish.
What? You've called it twice.
Hamish McHamish. That's
like calling
name.
it Steve.
I'm going to put a link to this. It's fantastic. Well, they've built a statue for the beloved cat in the town, and the picture is terrific because the cat went up to the statue and started sitting next to it. At the statue, it's fantastic if you get a chance.
Whereabouts in Scotland was this?
It was in St Andrews. Lovingly referred to
the home of golf, and they've got nothing better to put a statue up for than.
Is it that place where they have the Masters?
There could be more than one St Andrews. I'm just thinking though, if not, there's plenty of annoyed golfers going. We could have used that money to have like something for a famous local golfer.
Yeah, no.
Like Steve McSteve.
Tiger McWoods.
Yeah.
So. It's lovingly referred to as a collective pet of St Andrews, Scotland. Hamish has been bringing joy to the people of this small town for more than a decade.
Oh, so it's a proper old cat as well. Oh no, hang on, cats go on forever though, don't they? They live to
decade's still a long time for a cat to live, especially a stray cat.
No. Oh yeah, a stray cat. I was going to say most domestic cats, they go like 16, 17.
But this cat's got it good. According to the Scotsman, the beloved stray has been spending time in his various shops, houses and buildings. He's got it better than a normal cat. I'd argue, because like my cats at home, they just have to stay in my house all the time. Molly doesn't want to let them out because they get run over. And I understand that, but like, Hamish McHamish has got a far better life than my cats.
So he's got like shared ownership.
Yeah, well the town only.
Yeah, you've probably got people fighting saying, oh, I want more custody of the cat. I want Hamish more often than you. The cat's actually called
Hamish McHamish. Yeah, they've got a Scottish surname as well, McHamish, which is terrific. Hamish has managed to build quite a strong fan base since the time in which he's been around, complete with his own Wikipedia entry, a loyal Twitter following.
No, it is Twitter in the feline world. It's Twitter. That's what they call it. Yeah.
Sponsored by Whiskers.
Yo.
A loyal Twitter following, a Facebook page, and even a book about his life. If you buy that book, right?
No, don't knock the book, because I now want to read that.
If you buy that book, you're Danny Davis, and that's not a good thing. That is not a good thing.
I'm going to read that book, and I'm going to tell you highlights from it, and you're going to want to read it. I'm going to make you read the Book of Cat.
Let's get hold of the book. It's called Cool Cat About Town.
I know what it is. I'm on Amazon buying it now. You know.
Darren?
Can you hear me now?
Here he is! It's Darren Mortiboy, everybody!
Lads, can I just say,
yes,
listening to the show,
yes,
you really are the Officer John Baker and Frank Poncherello of Late Night Comedy Chat.
I have no idea who those two people are, Darren. Listen, you got to tell us then. So, how's the comedy been going recently, pal?
It's took a different turn. Obviously, Stone's greatest comedy promoter is the Dark Lord Danny Davis, stood sitting, looking at you where you are now. We are looking to promote a similar night to what Danny puts on. He makes me sick. He gets.
Yeah, just in general. Or...
Sam, we were talking. You were telling me a little bit about your the role that you played in the Stand Up If You Dare show that was on the BBC. Was it on?
A big breath for me. That was. I was very lucky to be involved in that.
Well, tell us about that then, mate.
Well, Comic Relief last year. I've been gigging for about 6 months, doing a little bit here and there, and all the BBC. Can I say BBC?
Of course you can, mate. Yeah, you can say that. I think we're all right saying the BBC. People know it exists.
Out there somewhere, local radio stations, Hereford. We all made it onto the big night, and 250 people, terrified, enjoyed it, chance of a lifetime. And if next year, I think every 2 years, Comic Relief, if people get an opportunity to enter it, just to meet Jasper Carrot and get pointers. And the Glee Club's a big deal. There's some guys who've 3, 4, 5 years don't get anywhere near the Glee Club big stage, and a very, very lucky person. Lucky boy, not Morty boy.
Good work. Good work, Darren. We really appreciate you coming on tonight, mate. Just quickly, just do a last little plug for your show then.
Well, the first show is 1st of May. I appreciate the trick for guys, but it'd be well worth coming down. And I've got a couple of jokers on the 5th of June coming down. I can't quite remember that. Adam somebody and Danny somebody else coming down on the 5th of June.
Never heard of those guys. I bet they're not funny though.
Proper not funny, I bet.